Hi guys, thanks for tuning into my YouTube channel. And for those of you who are here for the first time, my name is Catherine and I tell true stories and facts. My story today is why everyone seems to have a boyfriend and girlfriend in Qatar. And this is through observation and experience. You know, I realized that when people introduce each other, not everyone though, but majority, especially where Filipinos are involved, you will be asked, do you have a boyfriend? Or do you have a girlfriend if you're a man? You got boyfriend, you got girlfriend? Now you wonder, is this an achievement or what? It's so rampant that it feels like a sickness that it has made some people feel that if they don't, then they're missing out. I remember one time I was in a salon having my hair done, in one of the first African salons in Qatar. And my hairdresser was on my head, although I didn't like her. She was not so skilled, but her stupid questions even made it worse. She was telling me, you're very lucky to have a boyfriend who takes care of your hair. Because I used to go there like every 3 months, which is at least affordable because there if you go every month, you're done. And so I will try and make it at least 3 months because I was working at the front office and I have to look presentable. And she was like, people here, they come to the salon after 6 months or they have somebody do their hair at home. But you're very lucky to have a boyfriend who takes care of your hair. So I was wondering, did I tell you I have a boyfriend or what? Or you just jump to conclusions that if you're having your hair done, or if you're having your nails or anything, beauty therapy or anything, it has to be a man doing it for you, like it's your boyfriend doing it for you. I didn't even bother to answer her. I just ignored because already I was pissed off with what she was putting on my head. And here she's adding insult to, what do you call it? Salt to injury or whatever. Annoying me. Then comes this orientation that we were having just to get to know the culture of the workplace that we were working. It was kind of a review, not that it was our first time to do it. And here comes the some person working in the higher office, I don't want to mention, who was the facilitators, one of the facilitators. And she introduces herself. My name is so and so. I am the one who will be facilitating this orientation, and I have a boyfriend. I have someone, Did you have to mention that? Or was that part of the orientation? I was like, and I didn't ask about it in my head. I was like, what has that got to do with this orientation about the place that we are working in? Does it mean we will need one? And she was like, you just introduce yourselves also. Tell us if you have someone. I mean, it's like, is it going to affect the orientation if you don't have someone, or if you have someone? How is it going to make it any better? The whole culture about having someone is crazy. Really crazy. And you realize that most of the people get into these traps of desperation. They end up being cheated by people who already have spouses back in their country, to get into relationships just because they want to fit in where everybody is showing they have someone, so that people can see that they are going out. Someone is going to take them out. We are going out. Like, they don't want to stay. Another thing is because it's like shared accommodation, so they feel like they're left out if everybody's going out. So you see, everybody is looking for somebody to take them out, like they cannot take themselves out. So most of the time you'll see people on their phones, scrolling, Tinder, what else do you call this thing? Q, one of those. You'll find them on dating sites most of the time, browsing left, right, swap left, swap right, swap left, swap right, just because they need somebody to take them out. And most of the people on these dating apps, most of them have wives or husbands back at home, and so they're in this country to cater for them. That's it. But because of their long contracts, they will need somebody. And most of the time they have this irritating a saying that says, when they're asked, are you single or married? They'll tell you, I am single here. That statement, I am single here. Yani, it's like back at home they have their wife, but once they're here, they're single. It's very irritating, and you feel really sorry for their wives or for their husbands with that statement of I'm single here, but married at home. They won't add that married at home. They'll just say they are single here. Oh, most of them will say I'm divorced. I'm divorced. So you see, most of the people who are dating are either dating a divorced person in quotes or a separated person in quotes. The men are trying to fit into a situation where they will be single, but in reality they're just looking for some pastime, somebody to warm them up as their family waits for them back at home because of their long contracts. Some of them are clever enough to save money to bring their families over, at least to stay for a while, or just to sponsor them and stay over, because it's very expensive also for people to keep their families and spouses in Qatar. So they tend to come alone and leave their spouses back at home. And that's why you find them looking for someone to take care of. And that's, of course, somebody desperately looking for a boyfriend because everybody else seems to have a boyfriend. One funny thing is they never get married. Never. Maybe 1% do get married out of this relationship. Meaning 1% is realistic. The others are all, we're cheating ourselves, One of them even told me that she's been bought. I give you what you want, you give me what I want. Like she had signed a contract of being paid 5,000 per month for just being with this man. As in 5,000 reals per month. That's approximately, we are looking at, if you calculate this, it will add up to something like 100 and probably 60,000. Not 1,000, it's more than that. You just multiply 5,000 Qatari riyals times, maybe if you're in Kenya, times 39 or 29, depending on the currency. It's a lot of money. It's in maybe 300,000 or something of the sort, or 200,000, or in the late 100,000 is something like 500,000, something of the sort. Do the calculation. 5,000 times 29 or 35 sometimes Kenyan shillings if you're in Kenya. And long working hours, rather long working contracts, boredomness. There is nothing much to do in Qatar apart from a few eating out joints. Actually, it's just famous for eating out joints. So people want to be seen dressing up, going for dinner. If you're not dressing up, going for dinner, you're missing out. The in thing, Even at workplaces, You pass a corridor, you just hear boyfriend, pass another one, boyfriend, another one, girlfriend. Mm. You're about to have a meeting, like a lineup. Oh, and the workmate will start telling somebody, "Oh, you're glowing today. Were you with your boyfriend last night or something of the sort? Maybe I just went and had a facial." Does it have to be a boyfriend or something to make someone, they rely on, it's pathetic, honestly. It's a culture of boyfriend and girlfriend and things like that. Another thing is you'll see them having different men because they cannot believe that there can be a gap between breaking up and, you know, I didn't like this one, so I got another one, things like that. I had a housemate who had approximately 5 boyfriends in a month. I don't know what she was doing. I don't know whether that was boyfriend or girlfriend or something else or whatever it was. I don't know what she was doing generally, but I will see men coming in and out all the time. New ones. Like she was being dumped east, west, north, and south. Then you will see others have swapped so many people on their dating applications that when the person comes, they are so embarrassed when they see the real one, how the person looks like. So they will gauge the person from a distance and then decide whether to go out or not. Either tell the person on the phone you're lost, or I can't see you, I never found you. Things like that. The culture is so bad that when some ladies are dating, the men will outrightly tell them, "I am a married man," because they're used to this, stupidity of the ladies going out with the married men also, so they don't care. And they think that all are the same. So I can just tell you, I'm a married guy, and then you won't mind. You'll just continue with me. That's what in their heads. Or what's in their head. So the culture is everybody is going out, so you have to go out. They're staying in the same house, so they don't want to be left or to look like the old one out. Things like that. They have very long working contracts. They hardly go home, so they get somebody from around. If you like my content, like, share, and subscribe. Ciao.